Day number 3. So I tried moving this last night and it didn't work. Didn't start. Fantastic. Luckily enough, my neighbor had a battery charger and he's like, come and grab it. So, battery's on charge. Hope it's not like starter's gone or engine seized. We'll find out. Let's see if this starts. Let's go! Before we get started and put this roof liner back in, I've got to take out the old remaining sound deadening from the roof. I have some new stuff. It's actually from Amazon. The link is in the description if you would like to purchase it, if you need some sound deadening. It's a bit of an odd thing to buy, but you never know. The link is in the description if you want it. I'm going to put the time lapse on anyway, so you're going to be able to see what happens. Let's get cracking. This stuff's going to come out. This stuff's going to go in. And then that roof liner's going in. 30 seconds into it. It's not pleasant. It's all not ripping right and it's not coming off in one piece. I mean, the roof is still nice and sticky, so the new sound deadening should go in really easily. I should have probably heated it up first. It's quite cold outside, so that glue will stick even more. And I don't have a heat gun, so I'm gonna suffer. I hope it's not asbestos. It was built in the 80s, so there is a potential for that, I think. But I'm telling myself that the upholstery guy didn't warn me, so it won't be asbestos. Do not let me know in the comments if it is or not. That would not be pleasant. Yeah! That was satisfying. Perfect. Put the next stuff in. This is too easy. I got the last few remaining here. These look pretty sweet. Give me 2 seconds. I'll put these in and then I'll show you. They're so easy to install. It's just a big sticker. Boom. Easy as that. It's finally time to give this a go. I am extremely nervous. This is like the most dodgy plan I've got myself right now. Slide it in, sit it on top of the 2 pillars, and then I'm going to flip up this horse in the back, and that's going to hold the back, and then I'm going to run around, put the front pillars in. I hope it works. We're all about to find out in about 2 seconds. Who would have thought a million wires flying underneath is not going to catch on everything? So far, so good. Fantastic. I've just got to do the final cutting. I'm going to use some little tweezers that are a little straight edge. I'm pretty stoked on the results already. So hopefully with this, it still looks good. I've only got my final few to do, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that it's coming to an end. I'm not super stoked on the outcome. I'm really happy with my vinyl skills. That turned out. The headliner itself. Really, really proud of myself. It actually looking really nice, but I'm not stoked. I'm sure it'll look sick in the night, but I'm not really stoked with what it's done to the roof. And it kind of looks like I've put dirty prints all over because I've been rubbing my hand everywhere. Ah! And the remaining one is this final one. No, it's not. There's two above my head. Last one. I'll give you a little demo of what I'm talking about with the roof, which I'm not super happy about. It kind of looks like pepper. I mean, it is better. It is way better than what it was. I've got to see it in the nighttime. I think that's what my deciding factor is. How it looks in the night, and I hope it looks good. So there is definitely some things I would change if I were to do this again. And number one, don't do it on a light coloured roof liner. Just don't do it. I mean, it looks pretty sweet. When you look at it like this, beautiful, incredible. When you look right up close to it, it's just, I'm not super happy with it. Another thing, what I would do different, the tool. This is the tool that I used, but it's like quite nice and like pretty sharp. It's not really sharp anymore, but it's too much of a cone shape, I think. So I would get if you're going to do this at home, give it a shot. It's pretty sweet. And I'm sure it looks really cool at night. You're going to press all those ladies when you flick on the galaxy in your car. Galaxy! Anyway, besides the point. This tool, I would get one that's the exact same size as the optic cable. Mine was like a 0.75 millimeter. This is good, but it's a bit too big. So every time you poke through, it kind of makes a cone in the foam. And then that is what you can see. And also when I was pushing up, so on the underside, sometimes I'd push it and then kind of push the fabric up. That probably also wasn't a good idea. You can do double lights in one hole. It's kind of a bit of a mission though. I tried doing it with, well, I mean, I used this, but I just like shoved it in more. And it, I think that's why some of it looks the way it does. Final thoughts, questions or comments? No, looks pretty good. It just looks like a golf ball when you actually look at it. I mean, it was something to do. It's not gonna look absolutely perfect. Not perfect like me, anyway. Whoops. That's gonna do it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've stayed until the end, that's appreciated. I'm sure it's a long one. I think after a few days, I'm not gonna really worry about the little dimples that are in it. Who looks at a roof liner anyway? The touch drive system, which you can see there, if I'm putting in the right direction. Yeah, I redid that one as well and put in new sun visors as well. Unfortunately, I did get ones that were from an airbag car, so there is some warning labels on it for an airbag car, but they were just from the wreckers, and I just wanted something done because I didn't want to deal with it anymore. That was bloody incredible. Oh, hey there, princess. I'm in a wave.